Hello everyone, Pambo here, back again with another video. So in this video, it's a very exciting one. It's a course that we are launching on DevSpace Systems. It's a learning management platform, and specifically I'll be teaching Flutter and how to build mobile applications. So we'll be developing cross-platform applications with Flutter. Now this course is very unique because we've taken time to create it, and also because of the nature of how we want to make it, we are limiting the number of students so that we can have ample time in order to train them very well. So we'll be giving you assignments, we'll take you through the course materials, and then we can properly mentor you so that at the end you can build production ready app. So we'll take you from the basics, absolute beginner. You don't really need to have much programming experience, although having a little knowledge in, let's say, a different programming language will be good, but you don't necessarily have to be a master in any of them, right? So, but before we even begin, who am I? My name is Pambo, and my name is Abubakar Pambo. I'm a full stack software developer. I'm a course instructor, and I'm also a YouTube content creator on YouTube here. And my handle is Code with Sheriga, where I drop tutorials on how to build apps, AI, those kinds of things, right? So I currently work with Dumont Systems. It's a reputable IT organization here in Sunyani, Ghana. And I also work with Inspinus Foundation Ghana. It's a non-governmental organization. So in my free time, I like to play video games, blog about tech, read, watch movies, animes. Basically, that's just what I do, right? And my LinkedIn handle can also be found down here in case you wish to see more about what I do, right? So what will we be doing in this course? So we've specially structured this course to contain 9 modules, 9 solid modules where we teach you the basics. After we build, we learn the fundamentals, we get the concepts, we fully understand the concepts. We'll build 4 projects. We'll build 4 course projects that will solidify whatever we have studied. So what are we going to learn in this course, right? So first we'll start with what is Flutter. We need to understand what Flutter is even about and why we should even care. Now, I started Flutter in its early stages, and I'm happy with how it has been growing. Flutter has been growing, and I can confidently say that in the next few years, Flutter developers are going to be in very high demand. So we start with what Flutter is and why you should even decide to make up your own mind on why you should learn it. Okay. Good. And then we take you through the fundamentals of Dart. Now, Dart is the underlying programming language that runs Flutter applications. So we will take you through the fundamentals of Dart. If you already know any programming language like JavaScript, C, C++, Java, it will prove very useful, but it's not a requirement, right? It will help you get along, but it's not a requirement. So we will go with the fundamentals of that, and then we start with the installations of the softwares that you'll be using. So after we learn all these things, we start with the actual installations. So we learn how to install Android Studio. We also learn how to install Git for version control. We install Flutter, and I forgot to mention this, we also install VS Code, right? We'll be doing a lot of other installations here and there, but these are the major ones that we'll be setting up. That way you will be properly set up in order to run your Flutter applications. Now the requirement here is you should have a solid machine, right? So your machine should be capable of running Flutter applications, right? And then we move on to understanding widgets. Basically everything in Flutter is about widgets. From everything that you see, it's widgets. So we understand what widgets are, and then we see how we can work with them, and then we create our first Flutter application. Then we also see the file and folder structure. Where do you find this? What do you do here? We'll look at the various file structure and how we can manage our code. And then we'll dive deeper into how we can use the scaffold and the app bar. And we'll also look at how to manage fonts, colors, image, assets, those basic stuff. And then we move on to navigation and routing. That's moving from one page to another. And then we also learn about another important concept, that's stateless and stateful widgets. These concepts are very, very important, right? So we learn about stateless and stateful widgets. And then we proceed to learn how we can receive user inputs, because at the end, this is what we want to do. Your users should be able to interact with the apps you build. Okay, they should be able to interact with the apps we build. So we'll learn how to receive the user input, and also how we can save it in order to use it at later times. Good. So at the end of this all, we'll be building 4 apps. One will be a simple ID app. It will be a stateless widget. You basically just display a card image with some data on it, and then we move on a little advanced to build a to-do app. I know it sounds a bit cliche because there are so many to-do apps out there, but we'll be building one to solidify our understanding, and then we move on to build an e-commerce app. Okay, we build an e-commerce app, but the difference is this one we will not be using data from an external source, but we'll teach you the basics of how to set up an e-commerce app. Okay, so things like how to add the items to the cart, how to dynamically work with data, those kinds of things. And then we'll also complete it by building a news application where we use data from an external source. So we'll be using an API integration. We'll learn about HTTP, GetX. We'll also learn about state management and how we can leverage on that to build a robust application. And as an added bonus, this is what we will do. We will try and deploy one of the applications onto the Google Play Store. We will try and deploy one of the applications onto the Google Play Store. So after you are done with all of this, we will give you a certificate of completion to show that you have indeed mastered what we have taught you, and you'll be competent enough to build your own applications or even start your startup. And I believe if you have this knowledge, landing a role in any workplace will be a breeze. Right, so that's what we aim to do. Now, like I said before, we don't want this to be like taking 100 students where it becomes too difficult to manage. I have other things I do aside from just YouTube tutorials. This is a special course that we have created. This is a special course that we have created, and the intention is to raise developers who are competent enough to build robust production ready applications. Okay, so we've limited the number is very limited. And just to say, this is not a free course. Okay, this is not a free course. The price is down there. If you head over to academy.devspacesystems, you'll find the course over there. Now, for the first 5 people that will reach out to me at Code with Sheriga, the first 5 people, we've already given a discount. We've already given a discount to the course because of the festive season. But the first 5 people that will reach out to me, I'll give you an additional discount to what you already have. So make sure you rush down to the description, and we will have you get your discount as well. We'll also be having live sessions, so anytime you need any type of help, you can just request a live session with me, and then we'll help you out as well. So I hope you find this interesting, and I can't wait to meet with you, have interaction with you, where we build and we learn and build robust applications. So that's just all I wanted to say. I hope you are excited about this as well. So just head over to DevSpace academy.devspacesystems.com. Click on the software engineering aspect, right? That's where we'll be building the that's the course, right? That's the course. So head over to that site and also send me an email, or if better still, if you wanted to be very personal, you can send me a WhatsApp. You send me a WhatsApp to 055-316-4027. Just send me a quick hi and then tell me you are interested in it, and I'll give you the extra discount through which you can use to reduce the course. And I think the course is very affordable, and we are running it for a duration of 3 months. So just try as much as possible to get your hands on this. We'll be running live sessions. That's how we want it to be. We'll be running live sessions, and at the end you'll be having recordings of everything that we do. So I hope you are excited just like I am, and I can't wait to see you. So until the next video, bye bye for now.